slokas and songs. Om Shuklam Bharadram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Dhyayet Sarvavighnopashantaye Yasyatma Bhutasya Guru Prasadat Aham Vimuktoshmi Sharira Bhandat Sarvopadeshu Purushottamasya Tasyangri Padma Pranatosmi Nityam Prahlada Narada Parasara Pundarika Vyasam Sukha Saunaka Bhishma Dalbhyan Urkmanga Udava Vibhishna Palgunadin Punyan Imam Parama Bhagavatam Namami Janmadi Asya Yato Anvayad Idara Sarcha Arteshu Abhignya Swarat Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Havaye Mohyantiyah Suraya Tejo Vari Mritam Yata Vinimayo Yatra Trasargo Mrisa Dhamna Svena Sada Nirastakoham Satyam Param Dhimahi Dharma Prochita Kaitava Atra Paramo Nismarsaranam Satam Vedyam Vastavam Atra Vastu Sivadan Tapatrayo Modanam Srimad Bhagavate Mahamunikritkam Va Parairishvaraha Sadyo Radi Avarudyate Atra Kritibihi Shushushavi Takshanat Nigama Kalpa Taror Galitam Phalam Sukhamkut Amritam Mridva Samyuktam Bhipada Bhagavatam Rasamalaya Murao Rasika Bhuvi Bhavakaha Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jayamudirayet Vasudeve Bhavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojitaha Janayati Asu Vairagyam Jnanam Jayat Ahaitukam Shunvatam Swakata Krishna Punya Savana Kirtanaha Hridayanto hi abhadrani vidunoti suhutkatam Nashta prayeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya Bhavati uttama sloke bhakti bhavati naishtaki Vasudeva paraveda Vasudeva paramakaha Vasudeva parayoga Vasudeva parakriyaha Vasudeva parajnanam Vasudeva param tapaha Vasudeva paro dharma Vasudeva paragatihi Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Nama Sankirtanam Yasya Sarva Papa Pranashanam Pranama Dukkha Samanastam Namami Harim Param Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Gam karoti vachalam pangum lanka yategirum Yetkriva tamaham mande Sri Gurum Dinadarinam Paramanandam Madhavam. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Mat chitta mat katha pranaha bodhayantah parasparam katayantascha mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. We try to find satisfaction by various means. If you're a younger kid, the babies, they get satisfaction by hearing some sounds, ting, 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 or some sounds. Or baby gets satisfaction by filling their tummy, by drinking milk. They be satisfied. When the baby grows, become a young child, like you all, then your satisfaction is mostly on much more playing activities with toys, games, playing with friends, so forth. Sometimes drawing, doing crafting, you might get some satisfaction, happiness. And then you grow further, then your satisfaction comes on how well you do with your academic studies. You want to get A plus, and very good, outstanding in your studies, you want to be more achieving on certain things, so forth, learning a lot of things, and you go further. You want to get satisfaction by joining a nice college, university, and get good grades, and then want to get graduate from there and find a job. Satisfaction comes by that, made an achievement by studying 4 years, 6 years, 10 years. Some studies are there which they have to study for 12, 14 years. Get satisfaction if you complete these things. The next satisfaction comes when you settle in your life, which never happens, by the way, by finding a right partner in our life, and then having children gives a satisfaction. And when the children gets uh, starts playing and calls you mama, daddy, papa, right? Like that, when they call with these beautiful names, we find some satisfaction. And the same babies grows and does well in education, starts letting slokas like you all, right? When you tell sloka, Kavya, right? Your name is Kavya, Akshara, your friend's name, Kavya. Okay. What makes your parents happy, Kavya?
What makes my parents happy is that I'm happy.
What is it?
What makes my parents happy is if I'm happy, then it makes my parents happy.
Yeah, when you're happy, your parents are happy. And the question comes, what makes you happy?
What makes me happy is when I'm with my friends.
Okay. So, like that, you see different happiness here, correct? So, we see that satisfaction varies, it goes. But then all the satisfaction that we are getting is keeps changing. And happiness is also not seem to be permanent within us. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita in the 10th chapter, he says, Tushyanticha ramanticha, meaning you get a real satisfaction, complete satisfaction, not the satisfaction that varies over the period of the time as your age grows, as we mature. But this satisfaction that we are getting is a complete satisfaction. The reason is because that satisfaction is not based on our mind, it's not based for our body. The satisfaction is to our Atma, to ourself. That's called soul. And what is that satisfaction? Krishna says here, Bodhayantas parasparam, Katayantascha mam nityam. That satisfaction only comes when we start talking about God, when we start talking about Krishna's Leelas. How in the last class we saw Rama pastimes from Ramayana, and how we are going to see in the future very soon Krishna's pastime. These are the one which is going to bring us satisfaction. Whether we appreciate, we don't appreciate, whether we realize, we don't realize, but it's gradually working within us without even our awareness. When we start hearing the stories of the great souls, when we start hearing the stories of Krishna, then it works without even our knowledge. Shrestha, have you taken any medicine for your sickness
What
in
sickness?
past? When you have cough, have you take some tonics? Have you, when you have fever, when you have taken some Tylenol or some tablets?
Yes.
Okay, so when you put something on in your mouth, do you know how this medicine works?
No.
But you know that the medicine will cure you.
Yes.
That's exactly how this whole thing works. Whether we are aware or we are not aware, when it comes to Krishna, the factor, Krishna factor, works in such a way we don't even know how it works. It works. It just simply works. Krishna Katha is so very powerful. It just clears our contaminated consciousness. We are all contaminated in many ways. Hmm? We are in the process of clearing our contamination, contaminated consciousness. So, this Krishna Katha that we are discussing on Saturdays is not necessary, it has to be only Krishna's. Bhagavatam means it is about Krishna, Bhagavan. It is also about Bhagavatas, about the devotees of Krishna's and the great personalities in the lineage of Krishna. Past Krishna, his forefathers, his ancestors, and different dynasties. It's all Krishna Katha. Directly or indirectly, it's all Krishna Katha. By hearing these stories from Srimad Bhagavatam, Nashta Prayeshu Abhadreshu, Nashta Prayeshu, all the unwanted things that we have in our heart, unwanted things, it get clear. It just get clear. Have you ever worked on cleaning your house? Children, have you worked on cleaning your house anytime? Shrestha is nodding her head. Okay. So when you clean the house,
Prabhuji,
yes.
I don't understand.
Have you clean the sometime do you clean your home, house, help your parents?
Uh, I don't really know, but I will like to.
Yeah. So everyone is nodding their head, right? So you all clean your house. When you clean the house, the first thing we do try to do is segregate the unwanted things. Yes, Mahati? Unwanted things, right? We remove those unwanted things. Shrestha, Kavya, you all agree, right? And then keep those things which is wanted. Yeah, she's thumbs up. So keeps those things wanted, and unwanted things are thrown away. Likewise, when we start hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, the unwanted things will be thrown away. All those things will go away. What remains within us is all good things, good behaviors, good characters, good thoughts. All the good things will remain with us. All the bad things will go away from us. Nashta prayeshu, abhadreshu, abhadram. All unbhadra means unwanted things, inauspicious things. Subhadra means auspicious. Abhadra means inauspicious, right? So all the abhadra, all the unwanted things will go away from us. That is the benefit of hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. In the last session, we enjoyed the pastime of Sri Ramachandra in a very fast track. In an hour or so, we finished. So part of our discussion was you all very nicely said, and your assignment was also to tell one point, just one point from what you liked in Srimad Ramayana, right? But we'll hold on to that one. I remember the assignment, so hold on to that one. But we'll continue today's discussion, and then we can open up our discussion for the discussion. Is it okay, everyone? Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
All right.
Yes, Prabhuji. And
Okay. Thank you.
yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, thank you. In the lineage of Ikshwaku, the great king Ikshwaku, there was a king by name called Nimi. 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 Nimi was born. Okay. He was a great king. As always, all the kings are great. Right? That's why they are king. Uh, One cannot take a position of a king just like that. They have to be qualified. Even though they are born in the dynasty of these kings, they get qualified themselves by proper training. They get trained to become a king. It is not only king, even to be a brahmana, a priest, one has to be trained to a brahmana. Otherwise the person is called brahma bandhu. Shatra bandhu means it's just related to a kshatriya, related to a king, related to a priest, a father, as a father, but they are not qualified. But in the tradition, in this olden age, one will not become a king, one will not become a priest, brahmana, unless they have given proper training. Now, before in the in this ninth canto that we are right now in, we saw many stories, and this ninth canto before we end the ninth canto, there are many small, small stories. And this ninth canto ends finally by explaining, describing the dynasty Vrishni, dynasty of Krishna. And Sukadeva Goswami ends this ninth canto says, therefore Krishna appeared and performed the pastimes. And there ends Krishna's story. That's how he finishes the ninth canto, right? And who's hearing from Sukadev Goswami?
Parikshit Maharaj.
Parikshit, exactly. Parikshit was
Parikshit Maharaj.
Parikshit Maharaj Akshara.
Parikshit Maharaj.
Yes. So Parikshit was hearing.
Parikshit Maharaj.
Yeah, yeah. It's the same Parikshit Maharaj. So Parikshit Maharaj was hearing when he heard that, Krishna is born and everything was done and Krishna Lila was finished and there ends Srimad Bhagavatam. Parikshit Maharaj said, oh, hold on, wait. Krishna story cannot. Hello, Samanvi.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So Parikshit Maharaj said, hold on. How is that you can finish the story of Krishna so fast? I want to hear more about Krishna. You can't just finish it with one, two slokas about Krishna. And therefore, Sukadeva Goswami said, okay, if I have to tell Krishna's story, then there are little stories that I have to tell you, to finish the ninth canto. And then I will tell Krishna's story elaborately in detail. And then Parishit Maharaj became very happy. Okay, then please tell me those small stories, small stories. And he was ready. Are you all ready to hear these small stories? Yes, very good. So
Prabhuji,
yes,
like Parikshit Maharaj, I am really much ready.
very good. That's how we all should
Yes,
be.
why are you asking everybody? We all will see.
I'm ready too, Prabhuji.
You're all ready. Now let's hear the story of King Nimi. It's all, their stories are vast, but only highlighted some incidents in their life has been explained here. Okay, and these
What
things are
does
all
vast mean? What is
vast. Vast means big, huge, very huge. Every story is big, but then only little bit important things have been told from their life. Okay, so that's why it's small stories has been explained in the ninth canto about these kings. Maharaj Nimi, one time, he was performing a sacrifice. Sacrifice means a puja, yagya. And his guru, chief priest, was Vashishta. Vashishta was the guru. At that point of time, when Nimi was ready to perform this puja, Vashishta was out. He is gone out to take care of something else. So Nimi was waiting and waiting, but then he didn't want to wait for a long time. Therefore, he appointed another priest. He called for another priest. This priest is getting late. Therefore, you please come and get this thing going so that we don't, delay the program, delay the puja. Therefore, there's another priest came and he performed the puja. By then, Vashishta came back as usual. What do you guys think? Vashishta, when he came to know,
I think I know that as Durvasa Muni was angry, Vasishta was angry.
you very nicely connecting. Thank you. Like Durvasa Muni was upset, here also Vasishta was very upset, very angry. Therefore, in anger, Vasishta cursed King Nimi that he said, may your body fall down. It has meaning. May your body fall down means not that you just slip and fall down like this. That means he said, may you die. That's what he said. When does the body fall down?
When
Yes,
you get
you got to raise your hand. Okay, Rukmini. Okay, hold on. Diksha raised her hand first. Go for it, Diksha.
Um, when we are old.
When we are old, we fall down. That means our Atma leaves our body, and the body cannot stand by itself. Correct? Is that what you want to say, Rukmini?
So when we are old and when we are really much old, then we will die.
Correct. Yes. Okay. Now what happened was Nimi got cursed. Interestingly, unlike, like you said, Durvasa Muni, Ambarish Maharaj did not react to the situation. Where in this story, Maharaj Nimi was also got upset. He said, "May your body also fall down." Right? We heard another story where not to react for the situation. Now we are hearing another story today where King Maharaj is reacted to the situation. Right? The Bhagavatam is full of varieties of stories for us to learn a lot of things. So King Nimi said, "May your body also fall down." Like that. No, he didn't do like that. So Vasishta got the curse. King Nimi also got the curse. But then Vasishta was reborn again. He was born again. Right? In Puranic stories, we hear many times the great saints, sages also get cursed and they are reborn because of their power, austerity power that they have. He was reborn. But when Nimi died, the priest and the ministers, they all preserved the body of the Nimi and then they prayed that he come back. But then Nimi was ready to leave the body. This was before he was leaving, but he was when he was ready to leave the body, he said, "I don't want to come back. I don't want to take birth again. Enough is enough. I want to go back to God. So please do not do anything for me to come back into this body. I don't want to take birth again." Therefore, Nimi decided to not take birth again. But the priest, what they did was they preserved the body of Nimi. They preserved the body of Nimi and did a special puja. And from that, a son was born. That was Janaka. Janaka was born as a great king called Janaka. He was born. In the dynasty of Janaka,
Janaka was Janaka was the Janaka was the father of Sita.
okay. Now this Janaka is different than the father of Sita. Okay. Now, in the lineage from starting from this Janaka, many kings were appeared. They also identified or called with the name to honor this Janaka by the name Janaka. So one of the son who was born in this lineage of Janaka was Kshiradwaja. Kshiradwaja. And this Kshiradwaja is also called as Janaka. And he got a daughter. Now you can tell who the daughter is.
Sita.
Yes,
Sita Mata.
Sita. Sita, very
Sita
good.
Mata.
Yes, thank
I
you.
mean Sita.
All right. Now Sita is son daughter of this Janaka whose name was Kshiradwaja. Hmm? Then I'm not going to get into the story of what about Sita, how she got married and how she was born. Those things are all we learned already in Ramayana. Therefore, we'll skip those things. Okay, you all know this one. And later, the story is being told about Pururava, a king called Pururava. And that story is in Srimad Bhagavatam. And that story where he get attracted to a heavenly damsels called Urvasi. And that's little bit story. And we'll go move on to the next story of another avatar, which is called Parasurama. Parasurama avatar. Okay.
Parashurama.
Parasurama. Parashurama is a great warrior. Okay. Now, there was a great king called Gadi. What's his name is? Gadi. He had a daughter by the name Satyavati. Gadi had a daughter called Satyavati. There was one rishi by the name Richika. So, it's very hard to remember all these names. Whenever you the story, stick on to that story And here those names, okay? Richika was a great Brahmana sage. So he wanted to marry Satyavati. Satyavati is daughter of Gadi. So he went to Gadi. He said, I would like to marry your daughter, Satyavati. And Gadi, he said, well, he really didn't want to give his daughter to this Brahmana, this Richika, but he didn't want to refuse. So he said, well, you can marry my daughter if you give some dakshana, dowry. What is it you want from? And the Ghadi said, you need to go get me 1,000 horses. All the horses should be in white color, pure white, not even one dot of any other color. It should be purely white as moon, full moon. Not only that, one of the ear of this horse, either right ear or left ear, doesn't matter. One of the ear of this horse should be black in color. Oh my God, what a condition! You have to find 1,000 horses white in color, which has 1 year, not 2 years, only 1 year should be black in color, right? If you can get me this 1,000 horses, then you can marry my daughter Satyavati. Richika did not think anything. Oh, no problem. He said, no problem. I will go find it because I want to marry your daughter. I will go find these 1,000 horses. Then he went straight to Varuna Deva.
My goodness.
Yo, yeah, my goodness.
Varuna Deva.
Then he went to the Devata called Varuna, Varuna Devata. He prayed and requested Varuna Devata, could you please help me? I want to get married to Ghadi's daughter Satyavati. Could you please make some arrangement where I can get 1,000 horses? And Varuna said, hey, come on, buddy, no problem. I can give you 1,000 horses. I have many horses. You can take 1,000 horses. No, 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 no. I want white horses only. Well, you can have color horses. I have all colors. No, the condition is to only have white horses. Oh, is it white horses? No problem. You can take all the white color horses, but I want the horse should have one of the ear to be black in color. Huh? What? Yeah. Are you serious? Yes, I am very serious. That's a condition. No problem, my dear friend. No problem. Take 1,000. I have 1,000 horses, and these horses, one of the ears are black in color. Go for it. Take it. I'm very happy. Richika took 1,000 horses, went to Gadi, gave these horses to Gadi, and in return, Gadi couldn't say anything. He has to keep up his promise. Therefore, he gave the daughter in hand to Richika. Richika was very happy. He got married and he came back, right? So now what happened was Satyavati and Satyavati's mother, that is Gadi's wife, Gadi Patni, right? And they both wanted to have son.
What was and
I know I was expecting you're going to ask the name of her mother, but I don't know. I know you will ask the name, Rukmini. So here, Gadi's wife, that is Satyavati's mother, as well as Satyavati, they both wanted to have a daughter. Son. So they approached Richika, who was a great Brahmana, powerful Brahmana. They said, could you please make some special prayers so we both can get sons? And Richika said, okay, I will do some special puja and then I'll make an arrangement in such a way that you both can get sons. And Richika went and did some special puja specifically for his wife, Satyavati, and another special puja for his mother-in-law, that is his wife's mother, Gadi's wife, a special puja for her. And with that puja, he brought us some special prasadam and gave one bowl of prasadam to his wife, said, you eat this one. And he went to his mother-in-law and gave another set of prasadam, you eat this one. and you will get sons. And Richika went away. Now, Satyavati's mother thought, oh, big, I think that prasadam which he made a special puja for his wife, which surely must be very special because it's wife, his wife. He must have did some special, extra special prayers. So his wife gets a nice son. So she went and spoke to her daughter, Satyavati. My dear daughter, would you please mind exchanging this bowl of prasadam? You take mine and I'll take yours. And the daughter said, Mom, not a problem. It doesn't really matter for me. Whether you eat this or I eat that one, I have no problem. So you please take my prasad and I'll take yours. And then Satyavati ate the prasad that was given to her mother, and her mother ate the prasad that was specifically made for her daughter Satyavati. The prasadam got exchanged. You're getting the story so far? Yes?
So the wife gave the wife gave the daughter the her she gave the daughter her and the daughter gave the wife her mother, right?
Exactly. Yes, correct. Now, Richika came back. When he came back, he was seeing the bowls have been exchanged.
Wait, why did they?
Yeah, hold on. It's been exchanged.
Hold on. Hold on another.
Someone is saying something?
Why did they exchange the prasadams?
Oh, I already told you. Who's speaking?
Ananda?
Anda?
Ananda?
Ananda. Oh, Ananda, how are you? Very good. So they exchange, remember? They exchanged the prasadam because our mother thought whatever the Richika made for his wife may be very special one, right? Therefore, she want to get the special one, special prasadam, right? Especially when you're sitting and eating in a common place, you look at someone's plate. Ah, there is the extra gulab jamun. Wow, I wish I get an extra gulab jamun, right? Or something which you like, someone's on someone's plate, you like that. Oh my God, let's exchange the plates now, right? Something like that. This person was also wanting to exchange. That's all. Okay, now Richika came back. When Richika came back, he was very, very upset. He said, why did you do this one? Why did you people exchange? You shouldn't have given your prashantam to your mom. And Satyavati said, what's the big deal about it, my dear husband? My dear honey, why are you getting upset with small thing? It's just same prasad. I saw it's a same bowl. The content is same. Everything is same. I'm sure that it taste also going to be same. How does it really matter? But Richika said, no, it really matters. Because you're my wife, you're a Brahmana. I wanted to give you a son who is a Brahmana with a Brahmana qualities. And because your Gadi, your mother is Kshatriya, her husband is Gadi, I want to give her a son who is a Kshatriya, a warrior. Therefore, I pray to God, so she gets a warrior son. I pray to God, so you get a Brahmana son. Now you people have exchanged. Uh-oh. That means what? You're going to get a Kshatriya son, and she's going to get a Brahmana son.
That means that the wife, the mother of the wife will get the Kshatriya son, and the daughter will get the Brahmana son.
Yes. So here, and then immediately Satyavati said, oh, I made a boo-boo. I'm very sorry, my dear husband, but please, can you do some arrangement so that I get a Brahmana boy? Could you please do something? I mean, and then husband said, no, you people made a mistake. Therefore, that is what you're going to get. But I can make an arrangement. So your son that you're going to get will not, rather your son's son will be a great Kshatriya. Rather your son's son will become a great warrior. And then Satyavati was little bit pacified. She was okay. And Satyavati got a son. And her son was Jamadagni. Jamadagni was her son. And Jamadagni got married to Renuka. And from Renuka, Jamadagni got a son. And that son was Parasurama. Okay? Parasurama was son of Renuka and Jamadagni. Jamadagni was son of Satyavati. Satyavati. Now, Parasurama was none other than incarnation of Krishna, Vishnu. Very great warrior. He has killed many unwanted Kshatriyas. So
Take
let's
off the tusk of Ganeshi.
no, we'll just read what is told in Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, Meher? Now, here what happened was Parishit Maharaj was saying that, could you please tell me more pastimes about Parasurama? I want to learn more about him. Any nice pastimes? So one time what happened, there was another king called Kartavirya Arjuna. Kartavirya Arjuna. This king, Kartavirya Arjuna, had 1,000 hands, arms, not two, thousands, 1,000 arms. Can you imagine having 1,000
God.
hands? I don't know
Yes,
how.
Wow.
No,
How can a person survive with 10,000 hands? What are you going to do with that many arms?
yeah, he got a special boon to have 1,000 hands. With two hands, you can fit this shirt, this kurta that I'm wearing with two hands. Can you imagine how you can design a shirt with 1,000 hands? Very difficult, right? Anyway, those days, they won't wear shirts, right? There's no t-shirts, there's no shirts. Not that because they don't have, way to manufacture, but those days, the men bear whatever is needed on chadar on top of them, or the Kshatriyas will wear something else to protect themselves, but no shirts. Though that was not a problem for Kartavirya Arjuna to wear a t-shirt and a shirt like that. So 1,000 hands is what's not a big deal for him. Anyway, so with thousands hands, he was very powerful, very powerful. He got this thousands hands by doing a great austerity and received it from Dattatreya, who was a great incarnation of Vishnu himself, Narayana. So one point of time, Kartavirya Arjuna, near the rivers of Narmada, he was enjoying taking shower, bath in this river, the flowing river. So with his 1,000 hands, he was stopping the water, stopping the water like this with thousands of hands. And this water, which was, it has to flow, the water has to flow. If you stop the water with this 1,000 hands, it's going to, pile up, it's going to become big. And then it just started going in the it started going in an opposite direction. On the other side of the water, there was another personality whose name was, we know this personality.
Parasurama.
Huh?
Parasurama. Parasurama.
No.
Ravana.
Who said that?
Ravana.
Mahati.
Yeah.
Very good. Good job, Mahati. So Ravana was there. He was doing tapasya. But all the water started coming on Ravana's side. Ravana, while he was doing tapasya, the water started flowing on his side. He got irritated. He got very upset. He got up immediately with great anger. He wanted to see what's going on here. Instead of water flowing this direction, why the water is coming on the opposite direction? It's completely disturbing his puja, his penance. So he went and saw there, And then Kartavirya Arjuna was lying down and blocking the water like this very happily. So he got very, very angry. Ravana got very angry. He went and challenged Kartavirya Arjuna to fight. He started telling, you fool, how can you do this one? And Kartavirya Arjuna did not say a word. All he did was he catch hold of Ravana like a mosquito, like a small, like a small monkey. You catch hold of a small monkey, like that. He catch hold of Ravana, put him inside a cage.
I can't believe how can Karthavira Arjuna do that to Ravana.
We all think Ravana.
He has a power to become big and make things that weren't in the earth.
Okay, thank you. Now, we all thought until last session that Ravana was so powerful, so great, right? But then greater than Ravana was Kartavirya Arjuna. Very, very, very powerful. So all he did was caught hold of Ravana, put him into a cage, and carried the cage to Mahishmati, his town. Mahishmati was Kartavirya Arjuna's city. He went and placed on a public place. And all the children in Mahishmati, they came and started making fun of Ravana. They thought, oh, what is this new creature, new animal which has 10 heads, is so cute, so nice. And they started printing, t-shirts with this Ravana's 10-headed face, and started wearing a hat, and started making a watch out of. None of these things were done. I'm just making up. So they started.
Wrong book.
Ravana, yeah, wrong book, yeah. Ravana became a favorite toy for all the children of Mahishmati village, sorry, town. So everyone started playing with Ravana. Ravana was inside the cage. Ah, don't irritate me, sort of thing, right? So he was inside. Then Ravana later he was released, and he became a friend. He was released, forgiven, and released from Karthivir. Anyway, that's a different part of the story. Now, Parasurama, what happened, was son of Jamadagni. He was out one point of time. Kartavirya Arjuna, that great Kartavirya Arjuna who captured Ravana, happened to come to the ashrama of the house of Jamadagni. Jamadagni, whose father of Parasurama, treated, welcomed Kartavirya Arjuna, took care of him very nicely, and provided him all the nice facilities and everything. Kartavirya Arjuna was very surprised. Staying in the forest in an ashram, how can you provide all these great facilities to me and my soldiers? How did you do that one? And Jamadagni said, well, I've been blessed by this cow called the special cow, which can produce anything that you desire for. Kavya, do you know the cow's name?
Uh,
Kavya? Do you know what the cow is? Famous cow. Everyone knows it. It's called.
Surabhi.
Yeah, Surabhi, Kamadenu, right? Kamadenu. Kamadenu. So Kamadenu.
Surabhi or Kamadenu?
Yeah, Surabhi is the.
Kamadenu belongs to Indra.
Okay. So Kamadenu. So I have this Kamadenu, a special cow which can produce whatever we ask for. And then Kartavirya Arjuna. Now he wanted that cow.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. So he wanted that cow. Then he said, I'm going to take this cow. And Jamadagni said, well, please stop. I got this cow so that I can perform pujas and yagyas and whatever needed. That's why I got this cow. If you take this one, then it's going to be very difficult for me to perform all that I need to perform. So please don't do this one, Kartavirya Arjuna. Be happy with whatever you have. Don't desire for someone else things, right? When whatever you have, we have to be happy with what we have. When you start thinking that, okay, now I have this toy, I wish I had another toy like my friend, or whatever you see on the internet, in Amazon. When you have a toy already and you think, oh, this toy is in pink color, I wish I had another toy which is white in color. I wish I had both of them, right? Then that is not going to be very nice. It is lobha, means it's greed. When you have greed, then you will not get Krishna, and we cannot become nice devotees, right? Therefore, be happy with whatever your parents are giving you, or even if they don't give you, be happy with whatever you have. Do you all agree? Shrestha, do you agree? Someone we said thumbs up.
I
Kavya
always,
said thumbs up.
I always agree with your word.
All right, very good. So now Kartavirya Arjuna said, no, 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 no. I want that cow, that Kamadenu. So he forcefully took Kamadenu. And Jamadagni, being a saint, he couldn't do anything. But Parasurama came back. When Parasurama came back, Parasurama is quite, is passionate. He's a Kshatriya, right? We all know he's a Kshatriya, even though born as a Brahmana, he's a Kshatriya quality. So he went to Kartavirya Arjuna and fought with Kartavirya Arjuna, and Kartavirya Arjuna could not handle the fight. Finally, Parasurama chopped off all the 1,000 hands of Kartavirya Arjuna, and Kartavirya Arjuna was also defeated, killed.
That means so. First of all, he had two. When he chopped out all of the 1,000 or so hands, he just had two again.
Yes, even
And
that was,
and also he was killed.
yes. You see, Ravana, who was occupied by Kartavirya Arjuna, defeated by Kartavirya Arjuna, and that great Kartavirya Arjuna was defeated by Parasurama. And Parasurama took Kamadenu and came back and gave it to his father and went. But what happened was the sons of Kartavirya Arjuna, they were not happy. They were not happy. They came when Parasurama was not there in the ashrama, in the place. They came and they killed Jamadagni, father of Parasurama. Now, Parasurama came back home. When he saw his father was killed by the sons of Kartavirya Arjuna, he became so very angry. He's so very angry. His eyes become so red. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me finish it and then we can discuss. Talk. He becomes so very angry. He rushed to the place of Kartavirya Arjuna and he killed all the Kshatriyas, all the sons of Kartavirya Arjuna. Not only that, he also started killing all the kings who were not following the Dharma. Everyone were killed. And then he came back with his power, Parasurama with his power. He brought back Jamadagni to life. So Jamadagni came back to life. So that's the story of Parasurama, the great Parasurama. And the great Parasurama was defeated meanings he was challenged.
By Rama.
Hello, Rama.
Exactly. Rukmini,
Yeah.
thank you. Very good. Samanvi and Meher, everyone said very nice. You all know this sequence. So the sequence is
And then
Ravana was defeated by Kartavirya Arjuna. Kartavirya Arjuna was defeated by Parasurama. Parasurama was defeated by Ramachandra.
Ram.
Right? So that is the story of Parasurama.
so
Yeah.
when Parashur yeah, I forgot.
Okay, no problem. Any other? Yes, Meher.
When did Parashurama got defeated by Rama?
When Rama
Mhm.
broke the Dhanush.
Mhm.
Remember in Ramayana where he, after marrying Sita, and Parasurama came over there. Defeated meaning not killing. He was
Okay.
challenged and he failed. And then Parasurama, he came with anger, challenging Rama. And he said, well, you broke the other wish, other dhanush. Can you take care of this one that I have? And Rama very easily took the dhanush and again showed his power to Parasurama. And Parasurama, in that way, he was defeated. Okay? All right. Samanvi,
Prabhuji, so like when after Rama broke the bow, Parshurama came and he got angry. So then did he like ask for Rama's power and want to see how strong he is?
how strong he, that's why he wanted to perform that also. Looks like you know all these details. Very nice. Yeah, that's one of the reason you want to see like that in Rama in this in a chivalrous, in powerful state. Thank you. All right, if there is no other questions, we will continue. We have another half an hour and another story is coming up. Don't sleep off, Manvi.
Well, how about when we learned what we learn?
You want to tell that? Okay, go ahead. We'll take a couple of minutes break. You all can share what you learned so far from last class. And if you want to say something from this class also, you can say that. Go ahead. Since you brought up Rukmini, go ahead. As an assignment, what did you learn in your assignment?
Uh, so so I like the whole part. No idea. I like the whole part, but I learned that we should never take bad association. That means when Kaikeyi took bad association with mantra, and we should never take anything that everything and you should never take anything that belongs to others,
Very good.
and we should take uh,
Take
good
what is, yeah, take what is needed for you. That is good enough. Okay,
and
thank you.
and we should take good advice. Like, we should not take the bad advice, because when Ravana have so much monkeys, everyone told Ravana, but Ravana refused, and in the end, it uh, destroyed him, and it was
Very
something
good.
happened bad to him.
Thank you, Rukmini. Hare Krishna. Mahati, go ahead.
Same like Rukmini,
Hold
I
on, one
like
second.
the whole.
Mahati, Mahati, one second. I'm hearing some noise. If no one is speaking, please mute yourself.
It's from my house, Prabhuji.
Oh, it's from your house. Okay, go ahead, Mahati.
So like the same as Rukmini, I like the whole story. What I learned is that as Rama listened to his parents to go to the forest for 14 years, we should also listen to our parents.
We should always listen to our parents. So if your dad or mom is going to tell Mahati, you're going to go 14 years to India, be there.
Prabhuji?
No, hold on, Rukmini. We have more children to participate, and then we'll come back to you. Okay, Akshara.
Okay, Prabhuji.
My favorite character is Shri Ram, and what I learned from him is that to never be angry, to help others, and be aware, and be polite, and be calm.
Very good. Very nice points you made, Akshara. Kavya, do you want to share anything from Ramayana that you really like?
Um, actually, I learned something from this class is um always be aware, like when one of the characters I think was, I don't remember the name, but they were in the river and they blocked the river, so he wasn't so the character wasn't paying attention, and then all the water was going the other way.
So what did you learn from that? One more time. Sorry, I missed it.
Be be aware of everything that's happening around you.
Oh, awareness. Be completely aware of what's happening around you. That's it's very important for your own safety, for other safety as well, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Kavya. That's a very nice practical point you said. Diksha, and then come to Samanvi.
Um, when Ravana's good brother helped Rama to kill Ravana.
Go
I
ahead.
like
Which one did you like?
I liked when Ravana's good brother helped Rama.
Okay, okay. You like the Vibhishana's part where Vibhishana's coming to Rama to help Rama, right? That's the thing you like. Vibhishana Charanagati. Very, very nice. Thank you so much, Samanvi.
I like the character Vashishta because when Narada Muni came, he went to not Vashishta, Valmiki. He went to him and told him about Rama's lifetime. So I like. So what I learned is to meditate on Lord Rama whenever you have not serious time to be with other things. Just meditate on something or do chanting.
Very beautiful, Samanvi. Very, very nice. So you like Valmiki, and we all have to be very thankful to great sage like Valmiki who's given Ramayana, right? So we meditate whenever we have time, free time. We have to be engaged, and the engagement should be something connecting us to Krishna, Rama, Narasimhadev, and this whatever we are hearing from this Srimad Bhagavatam, right? Shrestha, did you raise your hand before?
No.
Okay, you want to share anything from today's or last class?
No.
Okay, very good. That's fine. So let's move to Meher and then come to Gauransh and Bhavya. Meher?
Prabhuji, so I had a question. Am I right? So when um Parshuram came to Sita and Ram's marriage, he told them he like they were fighting, they're like that, talking to each other in angry voice. But Parshuram was, but how can they fight? And how do they not realize that they're like, how can two avatars of Vishnu can see each other? That's what I'm like. Wait, why don't they understand we should be calm and we both are avatars of Vishnu? How come?
Brilliant question, Meher. Brilliant question. Very nice question.
Actually, Prabhu, Greg put that question first on
Oh, you
the,
did?
yeah. Mhm. He's confused that why Parsuram is an avatar of Krishna. Rama is also an avatar of Krishna. How can these two avatars fight with each other?
Yeah,
Where the question
you're
came
having
from.
a very nice question, Greg. Thank you. And Meher, amazed by your question. So here we have to understand the avatars are various categories. The avatars are various category, meaning that, for example, I'm present here, right? If I have to come to Meher, if I have to be at your house, I'm sure you're not going to let me inside now. But if I want to be there, then I have to get out of this room, drive, and come to your house. When I come to your house, I won't be present in my house, correct? I can only be in your house or I can be in my house. I can't be in two places. Now, that's a basic fundamental thing that we need to know. In the avatar, there are different avatars that are there. Purna avatar, Leela avatar, Guna avatar, many avatars are there. What it means is that in this case, the Lord Himself comes. When the Lord Himself comes, that is Rama, that is Narasimha Dev, that is uh, you know Vamana Dev. The Lord Himself comes. When the Lord empowers someone with one of His power, Shakti, Lord has many, Krishna has many Shaktis. Um, Shakti, knowledge could be a one power, and being a great warrior is another thing. Even the bhakti, the devotion is another power, and many different things the Lord has. When one of those things is invested on someone else, the energy, the power of the Lord is invested in someone else. That is also called Saktya Vesha Avatar. Saktya Vesha Avatar means that personality is being empowered by a special energy of the Supreme Lord. In that way, Parasurama is a Saktya Vesha Avatar, unlike Rama. Is it confusing? Is it clear? Rama, when we talk about Rama, Rama himself, who is the Supreme Lord, came down. Okay, there's no difference between Rama, Krishna, Narayana, Vishnu. There's no difference at all.
So what I'm actually thinking is that generation of people actually just changed the story. And like that's what I think my dad explained me that. So I was just
No, there's no change. No one has changed anything. No one has changed anything. This is how we should know. But Parasurama is also incarnation because Parasurama is Satyavesha avatar. Is not like Rama, is not like any other main ones, but then he has been empowered. But he is also an avatar. That is why you don't see many you don't see many Parasurama temples. There are, I think, one or two in India, but you don't see many Parasurama temples over there. That is why you can see that Kartavirya Arjuna is also another type of avatar, in fact, but then he is lesser compared to Parasurama. Okay, Ravana is not an avatar. Do not ask me this question. He is not at all an avatar. So he's an ordinary being, right? But then he was defeated by Kartavirya Arjuna, and Kartavirya Arjuna was defeated by Parasurama, which much greater, powerful. And then this Parasurama was defeated by the Supreme Lord. That's how this whole thing sequenced out. That's why I was keep on repeating this one. Okay. So it does answer your question, Meher and Greg. Okay. There's another question in the chat. Is there Narasimha temple in India? A Kurma temple in India? Narasimha temple is, yes. There are several Narasimha temples out there. There is a this wonderful book that we have. You can see here. There are 108 and more than many temples has been mentioned all over, places in India. Beautiful book. If you're interested, please let me know. I can give you this book, Greg, and you can take a look. Many temples. And Kurma temple, I'm not aware of one except one that I saw recently when I went to India, where I am from. There is one temple, Kurma temple was there, very beautifully done, very beautiful. It's right next to the ocean, and his temple doesn't have a ceiling. It's all open and very beautiful place for meditation. And that temple had a kurma.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Okay, looks like someone has much more better answer than me.
In South India, one place Sri Kurmam is there, Prabhu. So
Sri Kurmam. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, so Sri Kurmam is another temple in southern part of India. Thank you, Mataji. Hari Puja, Mataji. Any other questions? Bhavya has something to say.
So Prabhuji, I was gonna just say that what I learned from the Ramayana. So
Yeah.
one thing one lesson I learned from Ramayana is that we should never lose faith on Krishna, because as Mother Sita was captured by Ravana, she still never lose faith on Rama, and so soon Rama came to, and so that's why this is what I learned, that we should never ever lose faith in Rama or Krishna.
Thank you so much. You see, Rasita Mata is so very special in her chastity and her devotion to Lord Rama. Even though she had options, do you know what options she had?
To go to the
Go
forest.
and marry Ravana or die. Or
Very
marry
good. Meher, she had an Meher is very good. You're telling that Sita had an option. Your difficult situation, and husband is somewhere away, 800 miles away, and she's in a remote place. What does it really matter for anyone? She has this great place called Lanka, filled with gold and diamonds and and all these rubies and so many things. It's wealthy place, and the person is not an ordinary person. Ravana, even Yamaraj fears of him. When she could have easily said, "Wow, my life is settled now. I have this nice guy, new guy. Let me marry him and be happier." Well, she didn't do that. She didn't do that. Another option she had was to, just kill herself. She was not ready to do that. Another option she had was Hanuman came. Hanuman said, come on, get on my back. I'll take you quickly to Rama." She said, "No, thank you. I want to be only saved by, not by the health insurance, not by my money, not by my friends, not by any of the relatives, because I know none of them can really save me. The only person who can save me is Rama. So let Rama come. I'm depending on Rama alone." So that's a nice thing we learned. Thank you, Bhavya. I can keep going on. This topic comes. Okay, Gauransh, you are in the next.
So it's not a question, Prabhuji. So we should always stay in dharma, because wherever
1 second, sorry,
there's
Meher.
dharma, there is
Meher,
Krishna, there is Rama, and there is Vishnu.
I didn't. You want to repeat again, because I got a little distracted. That Meher was trying to do some with the camera. So can you repeat again?
So I was saying that we should always stay in dharma, because wherever there's dharma, there's Vishnu, there's Ram, and there's Krishna.
Exactly. So when we follow dharma, even though you might feel difficult, but dharma is none other than Krishna himself, Rama himself, will protect us and save us. Did I miss anyone? Anyone else want to say anything?
Prabhuji, I have a question.
Yes, Jyoti.
Hare Krishna. Prabhuji,
Hare
you mentioned about Janaka today. Is he the same Janaka to whom Ashtavakra Gita was recited or explained?
There are many Janakas are there. I can't remember. I can't recollect which one that is. I don't know.
Okay, Prabhuji, no problem.
I
Thank
can
you.
try
Hare
to
Krishna.
find. Thank you. Because that Janaka name quite confusing. Many kings are called by that name, so it's very hard to trace back which Janaka is this Janaka or that Janaka is quite difficult. That's why I
Okay,
don't.
no problem.
Okay. Any other questions from anyone else? We'll open up for everyone now.
Prabhuji,
Rukmini, go ahead.
the thing is, I'm like a bit confused.
Confused about what?
The class.
Confused? Oh, finally I confused you.
See, look at it. So now, I'm confused that is the class over or not?
Oh, class
But
is.
in the ending, we are going to ask questions, comments, right?
Yeah, but then you're the one who started.
I thought she was going to say that she liked the class.
So
I should first ask, right, if the class done or not.
Class is done. We are just having discussions here because, the discussion has
Okay,
been.
then I have a comment. I like the whole universe class in your class.
Oh, thank you so much, Rukmini. Thank you. We still, yeah, Diksha, go ahead.
I have a comment.
Go ahead.
I like the whole class.
You like the whole class? That's very nice. All credit goes to Prabhupada, goes to Sukadev Goswami, Parikshit Maharaj, Vyasadev. Thank you. Okay, so we still have, yeah, Kavya, go ahead.
I had a comment too. I really learned something from this class, and I really liked it.
So we really like to have you come all the classes. If you can make it, come and sit. We can have a lot of stories. And especially once we finish the story of Yayati, then we are going to get into the main cream of Srimad Bhagavatam. Guess what?
Krishna story?
There we go. It's all about Krishna. Starting from the next canto volume, it's only Krishna, 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 Krishna. It's all about Krishna. A lot of nice stories coming up. So you may enjoy Kavya if you can come, make yourself available and come and attend these classes. Okay?
I will
No
try to.
obligation. No
Thank
obligation.
you.
That's fine. Okay. Okay. I think we are pretty much done. Looks like we don't have any more questions today. I guess. Any other last minute feedback from older kids? Younger kids are done. Older kids, anyone have anything to share? Say. Okay, Ananta, right? Your name. You're not sharing your video. Santa Vishnu Mokalawa. Ananta, right? You're correct. Anant, unmute.
Yes.
Okay, I missed you. You want to share something?
No.
Okay, you're good. Did you learn anything from today's session?
Yes.
Okay. All right. If there is nothing, you all can do some nice drawing of Krishna related, Rama
Please,
related.
what is the homework?
That's what I'm saying. You can draw something, color something, right? Based on what you learned today. Make a story in a drawing format or something like that, whatever you learned. And you're going to talk about your whatever you draw, you're going to tell about that in next class. Well, you'll only have 1 minute to say, don't take a 5-10 minutes. So draw something related to today and then speak about it next class. Go ahead, Shrestha.
Prabhuji, what if we already have drawings?
Half drawing.
Have.
He already has drawing.
Oh, you already have a drawing. You want to show that and say something? Please go ahead.
Sure where it is, though. Oh, I think I know where it is.
Okay, we have 2 minutes. You can, because you didn't say anything, speak. Maybe you can wrap it up. We can wrap it up with you after you're done. Ashok, probably anything meanwhile to share, say, while we're waiting for Shrestha?
No problem. I'm good. I just would like to request everyone to listen to Daily Gita. We are in very nice chapter, Bhakti Yoga. So I'd request everyone to listen to this every day, or those people who want to go back to the previous sessions, then just sign up for the daily Gita Bite program. So that's my request.
Yeah, thank you. So also, please, you can share those links to your contacts and friends, and we have on the YouTube also and in WhatsApp. So, okay, go. Shrestha, you're back. Go ahead.
My mom's still getting the drawings. They're in my folder.
Okay, so you want to do it next Saturday, or you all it's going to take time?
I have them.
You have them. Okay, go ahead. Can you bring it close to the camera so we can see it? We can't see it. Oh my goodness. So can you get closer? Oh, that's so nice. That is Krishna with Yashoda.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And this is, oh, this is upside down or what is this? Urdhva Mula Madasha. Oh, Krishna's lifting. I thought it's a tree initially. It's Krishna's
Yeah,
lifting
lifting
Govardhan.
Govardhan.
Govardhan. My goodness.
Yes, Krishna again.
It's again Krishna. Blue color boy. Blue color boy. Okay, blue boy. Next.
Krishna showing the universe.
Krishna opening his mouth and showing the universe in his mouth. My goodness, he's really showing his mouth, opening his mouth.
Vasudeva carrying Krishna.
Vasudeva is taking Krishna crossing Yamuna river across to Mathura. Sorry, to Vrindavan. Yeah, very nice. Gokula.
Krishna on top of Kalia's head.
Yeah.
Pretty much you're drawn all the stories that I'm going to tell. Looks like.
And
He's
then
taken the
Krishna killing Putana.
My God, look at her. I'm not going to have a peaceful sleep after seeing this. It's really scary.
And then Radha Krishna.
Get it closer. It's not clear. This one is not clear. Radha Krishna. Oh my God. The
he's
divine.
really good.
Very, very nice. Shrestha, great
So
job.
good.
So very good.
It's so good.
Very good. Give her a big hand, everyone. Thank you so much, Shrestha, for sharing. So you're already done your assignment for next week. That means. Okay, so everyone else can draw something and speak few words about what you draw. Okay. All right. Thank you all very much. Have a wonderful rest of this weekend and week.
Bye. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Bye.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
See, I have a quick question. So the drawing we are gonna make, is that gonna be on based on today's topic or the topic we are gonna learn in the future, like Krishna?
It could be nice if you can do in relation to what we learned today. Put it in a sketch, so you can share something from that.
Okay.
If that is not, it is difficult, then you can open it for whatever we covered so far.
Okay.
Virat Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Jacob. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.